All right, this is just a short video about checking belt length versus your center to center distance. And this is a question that gets asked a lot, and most people are satisfactory with just adjusting the belt deflection. But if the belt is too long or too short, it can cause problems with efficiency. And I'm going to use this example. This sled's pretty easy to show it on. This is a 94 Polaris 440 Indy 440 SKS, and you can see what I've got here is I have just a piece of PVC pipe. I use the actually use the clutch puller, and I've taken the spring out of the primary, you can see, and right now I've run it through the whole process. I generally do it about 2 turns at a time and then rotate the clutch, and it'll let the secondary shift. Now the secondary is still intact, spring, helix, everything, and I just keep working it a couple turns at a time at first, and then when it gets a little tighter and tougher, you know, 1 revolution, rotate the clutch, another revolution, rotate the clutch. So at this point it's fully shifted out in the primary. If you can see, it's kind of hard to see in there, but if you could see that, you'd see that those sheaves are shifted all the way so that they're together. Let's see if we can get a look at it here. There we go. So it's kind of hard to illustrate this, but there's a good look at it. So, and you can see that the secondary is shifted out, but if you look and see back at the helix here, try to find the right angle, you'll see that there's a little bit of helix left to shift. And that indicates to me that this belt's a hair too long. And I see I've got it, it's pretty stout right now. But if you're to take, like you're going to take the belt off and give it a little pull, little push, you see how loose that belt gets, because there's still some secondary to shift out yet. So what's going to happen is this primary shifted out, it's going to keep trying to pull on the secondary. You're going to lose your belt tension in the secondary, and it's just going to slip there. And then you're not pulling hard anymore. So that would indicate to me that this belt's just a skosh too long, or the motor has to be moved a little bit forward. In this case, there isn't much you can do as far as moving a motor. So in this case, I would be measuring this belt, and I would be looking for something shorter, and I would keep testing until I find something. Now on a average trail sled like this, it's not a huge deal, but for performance, racing, things of that nature, you would not want this situation. So hopefully this kind of helps give an understanding. And this is common a lot of times, especially with aftermarket belts. This happens to be a Gates belt that's for this model, but it is too long. There you go.